Welcome everyone to Five Fires YouTube. If you haven't already subscribed to Mondo on Instagram, follow him at the Cali Bay. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the like button. Let's go ahead and fire it up here today, guys, on Five Fires YouTube. My name is Danny, and I'm taking over Five Fires YouTube today to help Mondo cover A Touch of Disney. I'm here again, A Touch of Disney. We heard some maybe rumors of a special surprise tonight this evening, so fingers are crossed that that may or may not happen. But there's already new things we haven't seen before. They've gotten rid of all of the Marketplace Cashiers here at Touch of Disney, as well as they opened Flo's V8 Cafe. So Flo's V8 Cafe is open as of today, or as of a couple days ago, but right now it is open today, and I've already placed my mobile order and we're ready to go. But I'm here at Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters. I wanted to show you something new that not a lot of people are talking about, so let's show you. All right, so over here at Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters, of course, that's the queue right there. And then, of course, the ride platform here. But this whole new building behind Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters is brand new. It absolutely dwarfs the area. And honestly, in my opinion, looks so good. Before, there was only this little wooden wall right here. And then just behind it was backstage areas for cast members. I'm not quite sure what they built this building for. It is a storage warehouse. I'm not sure if it's for parades or whatever they're using it for. I'm not quite sure, but they've completely decorated the whole thing to match the ambiance of Luigi's Casa de la Tires. They even got Sparky spark plugs, curb feelers. It says Luigi's right there, but it has the little tire things on the top. And it looks like a bunch of different buildings, but it really place makes the area. And when you're on this ride, you really feel more encompassed now within Cars Land, rather than kind of seeing the outdoor or even the side of the Cadillac range here of Radiator Springs, because sometimes when you're on the attraction, you can kind of see the side of the mountain right here on the edge. So this kind of does a really good job of blocking that. So it really has helped. But another cool thing over here, as you can see as we're standing here, is you have a direct line of sight right to the Quinjet. So there it is. As you know, we already were announced by Disney that Avengers Campus is going to be opening on June the 4th. So we're excited for that. I don't know if I'll be there on June the 4th. I'm pretty sure Mondo will be there for you guys to cover that and show you all there is to see and eat, since we're more excited about Pim Test Kitchen. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys that. And then let's get started on this. So like I mentioned, we already have our mobile order put in for Flo's V8 Cafe. But yes, a big change today. There is no Marketplace Cashiers. Everything is mobile order, and let me tell you, it hasn't been a fun experience. So, but we're gonna try to stay positive, and hopefully things get better later on as the lines die down. But let's head over to Pixar Pier. Over here in Radiator Springs, it doesn't look like they're testing any of the attractions today. We've been by Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters, as you saw. We're over here at Radiator Springs Racers. Walked past Mater's Junkyard Jamboree. No action on any of those rides. So let's keep making our way over to Pixar Pier. Just to show you guys how mobile order is going. The entrance for mobile order queue wraps around inside, back and forward underneath the tarps, goes around the corner, and all the way down the bridge here if you wanted Bengal barbecue. So yeah, not really a good experience. I really hope they fix whatever's going on with mobile order before the parks open, because I don't think that Touch of Disney is as many guests as they're going to be letting in to the regular parks once they reopen. And the mobile order just is not working, at least it's in its current form. The return isn't fast enough. Maybe they're giving out too many windows. I'm not quite sure, but it has not been a positive guest experience at all during Touch of Disney. So I really hope they can improve it, because mobile order used to be so great at Disneyland. It was always an awesome option that they had added, and I used it all the time as an annual pass holder before the parks closed, and it was great, especially at Bengal Barbecue over in Adventureland, because that would always have a long line. And you know, you were able to get your mobile order and pick up your skewers really quickly, but it's just not the case with however they're doing it now. So in the case of Adorable Snowman Treats, which is the place to get the lemon soft serve or the pineapple Dole Whip, they've already run out of mobile orders. And it's only 4:53. They were run out at 4:30. The event ends at 8 o'clock tonight. No more mobile orders left. Thankfully, this location is letting guests queue up to purchase still without a mobile order. But where I was showing you before, over at Cocina Cucamonga for the Bengal barbecue skewers, that's not an option. I asked the cast members there. The only option is the mobile order. They are not offering any sort of walk-up window. They were offering that when Mondo and I were here the first time on the first 2 days of opening weekend. However, they are not offering it today. It is mobile order only, just like all the Marketplace booths here today. So thankfully I can get my Dole Whip because I really wanted to get one. I couldn't get one the last time I came because we came over here too late. But that's going to be first on the agenda right now as soon as we get up to the front. So over here at the Incredicoaster, we actually have Mr. Incredible and Mrs. Incredible greeting guests now. We also had Edna Mode and Frozone out here earlier, so I'm not sure if they're going to come back, but here's Mr. Incredible now. Super cool. So we're over here down in the Pixar Pier, right where the Incredicoaster launches. And look what we noticed today, guys. Today is the first day that the Lamplight Lounge is accepting guests on the second floor, the bottom floor, for dining today, which has expanded the restaurant's capacity by lots. They're using both wings of the expanded dining. They are not seating any guests in the covered area. However, they are letting them use the bathroom, which is a really big change from when we were there last time, because we were dining up here the last time, and if you had to go to the bathroom, you had to go all the way over to the mermaid little bathrooms over there. You could not use the bathrooms just downstairs here at the Lamplight Lounge. So this is a huge update. This has really expanded the amount of people they can have here. And for when the parks reopen, that's going to be huge, because Lamplight Lounge is going to be extremely popular when the parks reopen, because you're going to have all kinds of activity here. You're going to have the roller coaster going. You're going to have the Ferris wheel going. You're going to have potentially the fountains going midday. So you never know. But it's a really cool update to see over here. Lamplight Lounge open for business on the second floor at Flo's V8 Cafe in Carsland, because this restaurant has now reopened. And the good news about this restaurant, unlike the Cocina Cucamonga, is they are accepting walk-ins. So you can head straight on in, order your food, and then pick it up. Or you can go out the other exit to do your mobile order, pickup, return if you have a mobile order. I have a mobile order, so I'm going to head over in that direction. But it's good to know that they are accepting walk-ins. They do have the space to facilitate a social distanced queue inside there, so that's probably why. But they have a very limited menu at Flo's V8 Cafe. You've only got the Kachow Cheeseburger and the Flo's famous fried chicken, and that's it. And then of course your kid meals and shakes, but that's all they got going on here at Flo's V8 Cafe. So let's go ahead and grab our food. All right, so we're headed on into window 3. It's where they told us to go to pick up our food. So pretty smooth process here at Flo's V8 Cafe so far. And here's a look at some of the social distance setup here in Flo's V8 Cafe. Mobile order came through here to the designated window, and then the regular guests wait back there in the main entrance. Thank you. So here's what it looks like to be back inside Flo's V8 Cafe. It's been well over a year since anyone's been inside the restaurant, so it's so cool to see it again, be back inside Flo's V8 Cafe. Unfortunately, they aren't doing any indoor dining at the moment. It's just the outdoor patios, but still great to be in here nonetheless. And again, this is for guests that just want to walk in and order. So you don't have to have a mobile order in order to come into Flo's V8 Cafe, unlike the Cocina Cucamonga and the Marketplace booths, at least for right now. So we got our food, and we're gonna go head on in and show you what we got. We got the Kachow Cheeseburger, so excited to see that. All right, so here's a look at the Kachow Cheeseburger with the caramelized onions on top, and it comes with a little side of fries. This was just under, I believe, $13, $12 for the cafe here. The chicken's a lot more expensive at almost $18, so this is a cheaper option for you. And this is one of the only two options here at Flo's V8 Cafe. And here's a look at the Flo's famous fried chicken. And you get a pretty good portion here. You get 3 pieces of chicken. Looks like we got a breast. Well, 4 pieces actually. You got a wing, a breast, a thigh, and a leg. You get mashed potatoes and gravy with the skin in it. I love that. And then a little vegetable medley back here with broccoli and carrots. And this is all $17.49 or $18.49 minus the legacy pass holder discounts, a little savings there too. So you got this chicken here, or you have the cheeseburger, the Kachow Cheeseburger. So those are your 2 options at Flo's V8 Cafe, and I can't imagine it would change very much between when the park opens too, because Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom had very, very, very limited dining options when they opened, and I would assume it's going to be the same. All right, so over at Lamplight Lounge, we actually were able to get accommodated, and hopefully we'll be able to seat downstairs so we can show you what it's like to be back downstairs dining at the Lamplight Lounge. We're headed downstairs at the Lamplight Lounge for the first time in so long. You can finally come back down here again. So this wall always changed with new stuff. So we've got the Good Dinosaur here. Cars. They always have these little t-shirts that were designed by the artists at Pixar. Oh, look at Bug's Life. Never see Bug's Life. Pixar culinary team. Taking a look over here at the private booth behind the ball wall, as they say. Over here in the Lamplight Lounge. It's got all the cars in the table, and then a bunch of Pixar collectible toys up on the wall with some artwork. Fun table to get when you can get it. I think this can accommodate a party of 6 as a maximum, but they don't always seat it, and of course right now they are not seating it at the moment. So outdoor dining is now open again over here at Lamplight Lounge. It's quite beautiful again. Remember these views. Wow, these views. Oh my goodness. It's been quite a while since we've been on here. But yes, it's very nice to have the downstairs dining open here at the Pixar Pier Lamplight Lounge again. They've expanded so much space and really given a lot more guests the opportunity to dine here. And here's a look at an empty lounge here on the downstairs indoor dining area of the Lamplight Lounge. Normally we have chairs and tables all inside here, but it's gonna only be the outdoor sections for right now, no indoor dining. All right, everyone, that does it for our day here at Touch of Disney. We're gonna fire it down today for Five Fire's YouTube channel. This has been Danny, Just Ask Danny, taking over for Mondo today here at Touch of Disney. We're gonna still see if that surprise comes through. We're not quite sure. For those of you that don't know, there was kind of a rumor going around that we might have maybe had some World of Color fountains going off today, but it doesn't really look like that's gonna be an indication of what's happening. So we're gonna hang around for as long as we can and check it out and see what's going on. But we had some great new updates today. We have Flo's V8 Cafe reopened. All the downstairs at Lamplight Lounge, totally great. So it's been a fun day overall. Looking forward to the reopening of Disneyland and Disney California Adventure Park. But that's all, guys. If you don't already, go ahead and like this video. Subscribe to Mondo's YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button, of course. And leave a comment below. Let us know something you liked about the video today. And if you don't follow Mondo on Instagram, follow him on Instagram at the Cali Bay. You can also follow him on Twitter at the Cali Bay. And he's on TikTok, Five Fire's YouTube. Man, he's on all the socials. But go follow him there and all those. And we'll see you guys later.